In order to be prepared for college and be successful in work and life, students need strong information and problem-solving skills. By articulating an inquiry process and using a common vocabulary, our students will develop these essential skills. We can begin by thinking of the inquiry process as two halves of a shell. The top half we call considering, and this includes the more thoughtful elements of the model, such as activating prior knowledge, making predictions, and asking questions. The lower half of the shell is exploring. Exploring includes the more active elements of the model, including finding and evaluating information, analyzing ideas, and sharing new knowledge. To understand how the two halves interact and create the whole, we have to look more closely at the elements of this process. The considering half includes three elements: connect, speculate, and reflect. Connect is often the starting place for new learning. This element has students connect to personal or background knowledge in real-world context. With speculate, students begin generating questions or making hypotheses and predictions. From speculate, students begin to investigate, find and evaluate information. From there, students begin to frame their ideas by developing a thesis or analyzing information to construct new ideas. Notice the arrows moving back and forth between speculate, investigate, and frame. Remember that with new information, questions may need to be refined, and developing a thesis may require further investigations. Students then must express and share their new understandings and new knowledge. We move back up to the considering half to reflect on the process and what has been learned. This is the ideal time to begin asking new questions, making new connections, and begin the inquiry process again. For ease of understanding, we began with connect and walked through the elements clockwise to reflect. However, when looking at the whole process here, we can see that this model of inquiry should not be viewed as a strictly linear or step-by-step. In fact, the skills embedded in these elements can be practiced out of order and independently in everyday classwork. If today's employment trends continue, our students will hold on average 10 different jobs before they turn 40. Some of those jobs do not currently exist, but all will require self-directed learning. We are responsible for giving our students the skills to be successful in navigating this quickly changing world.